Hi guys, a little bit of a bonus sort of cash stuffing this week. Um, I've been I was watching Kimberly Budgets, and she has a binder each for her children for their birthdays, and it reminded me about these because I forget about these binders. One's for Poppy, one's for Ollie. They're in a box on, I've got like a shelf above my desk. It's kind of like built into the desk thing. And I forget about them and I never stuff them. Originally when I got these, I was like, if I can do this once a year, each binder once a year, it would add like a bonus to their savings. But it's just not getting done. There's other priorities. Both kids get a nice a decent amount from me and Dave each month into their savings. We both put in money to each kid, and so it kind of makes these a bit redundant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the money out of them. I think I'm going to keep this one just because I love it. I love the turtles. And I love it's got the wows and stuff on it, just in case. It's a nice smaller amount. And then I'm probably going to end up selling this one. I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I'm not using it. And I'm trying to, I don't want to hang on to things just because I think they're pretty. And, yeah. Just trying to which is exactly what I'm doing with that one. Is hanging on to it because I think it's it's pretty. But I just love, yeah, it's under the sea, isn't it? It's me. It's turtles, which I love. It's the ocean. It's, wows and, just all sorts of loveliness. So let's unstuff them. Poppy, anyway, only had a tenner. So she wasn't going far. Ollie hadn't his one because I'd managed, I think, to finish the challenge. He must have had 95. So we should have, if I've added it up correctly, £105, which we're going to restuff. Now, I did think, and I was like, oh, I could do it for their birthdays, because I want to save up around £300 for their birthdays each, which I know is a lot of money. But that's about what we spent on Poppy's last birthday. By the time you add in the presents, some sort of party, balloons, the ingredients for the cakes, because I make up their cakes, you're looking at, it was nearly that. And we could scale it down and whatever, but that's how much it cost. But I think for me, I like having everything in this celebratory binder. I love it being in kind of date order, so I know exactly what birthday is next. I just, for my head, it works better than having, I would have to end up putting like 2 extra binders here, which I haven't really got space for. I don't know whether you can see, I kind of got my binders and like a little unit there anyway. I've not got that much space, and then I've got my laptop. So yeah, it's pretty busy down here. And then I also have got my work laptop as well. So I don't want to be adding to the space. So I was like, let's take them out. We'll sit on the binders for a little while. I'll definitely be keeping the turtle one, but I think I will sell this one. So if anyone is interested, pop me a message on Instagram and we can talk. But we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105. So it was right. So yeah, so we've got 105. So I know where it's going, and I'm putting it all to the kids and family stuff. So Ollie, for his birthday, is getting 20. So he's got 50 in the bank. Sorry, can't really see. 50 in the bank. And now 30. Sorry. There we go. Doesn't colour these in. So this saves 180. So I'm probably, obviously, I'm not going to be spending £300 on Ollie for his birthday because he's 1 and he will not even remember it or know a single thing about it. Dave is also racing at Silverstone on that day, so Dave's not even going to be here. So the most we'll probably do is celebrate maybe the weekend after with something, but it will be like a family tea party or something like that. So Poppy is getting 20 as well. So her birthday's not till January. But we can colour in 2 more of these. This saves, what, 40, 80, 120. And then we'll just pick another tracker for a bit more. I can't remember where I got these Hello Kitty ones from. I've got one in my Mini Mondays at the moment, which just started today. Yeah, I wish I could remember. What's that one, Poppy? I've just swapped out my Happy Mother's Day as well. I was trying to look for my school insert, but I don't know where it's gone. Right, so that's all from that one. Oh, I'm going to swap out my Easter one as well, I think. Next, we want to go to spending. Yeah, this one. So half term is getting 25. Yep, 25. 25. So I think, can we cross off 2? Because I've got 20 there as well. So yeah, so £40 going in altogether. Oh, on the last row. How good is that? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I don't mind a bit of that. So we have got... Oh, didn't do that very well, did I? 250 in the... Oh, there's an extra 20. 250 in the bank. And then in cash, we have got 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. So what's that, 170, is it? 250, 420. Yep, and that adds up right. Fantastic. So I wanted £600 for half term for the 6 weeks holidays, which is an awful lot of money. But even I was looking at going to Colchester Zoo, and the entrance fees for like both me, Dave, and Poppy, I think they were like £20 maybe for me and Dave each. And then, yeah, you're basically looking at between £80 and £100 for the day out. By the time you get your entrance fees, your food, we'll probably take a picnic, something in the shops, an ice cream as you go around, something like that. So that's why, even if I just did one thing a week, you know, that money's going to go pretty quickly. But we've got lots of free stuff planned as well. Family Adventures is getting 20. Nothing planned, I don't think, for this. Sutton Hoo should be just paid for by... So we've got 40 in here altogether. Sutton Hoo should be just paid for by the savings challenge that I will finish this week. In this week's... I bet it'll come out next week. Yeah, I've messed up all my budget by doing my filming on Sunday. I'm getting myself confused. Yeah, don't worry about that. Just ignore me. And then what have I got left? £20, which is going into holiday, which is the first thing going into the holiday. So we've got nothing planned. We really haven't. But I want to start building it up so that when we get like a little bit itchy, which we undoubtedly will, I can go, yep, we've got X amount. Even if it's just like a night away somewhere, you know. I was saying like maybe Cadbury's World or something like that. You know, we can just get like a little Airbnb over in that way or something like that, you know, just something to make it just a little bit more something. But we'll see. This one will just be added as and when. But yeah, £20 in there. And there we go. So, collect adventures, not things. Very true. I love that saying. I also really love this background on it. Yeah. I love the blue and the orange together. Anyway, so this is actually, I'm going to start snowballing. I was working it all out today, my annuals. So I didn't know whether to do it from highest value to, no, sorry. So you do the lowest value, working your way up to the highest value, which is normally how you would like to snowball debt. So you get rid of all the small ones, work your way up to the big one. So by the time you get to the big one, you're paying off, I do £20 a week in my annuals. I'd be paying off the full 20 just in that one, because everything else before it would be fully funded. But I've kept it in date order. There's just a couple I switched around. So car insurance will be getting a £10 a week, and then everything else will be getting £2. So that's Zoo Pass, subscriptions, garden bin, mortgage free fees, and emergency fund. Beach Time isn't going to get a weekly amount. Once a month I have a higher amount to stuff. So once a month this will be, I think, getting between £30 and £40 a week. So, and then from challenges and stuff like that, and I may decide every now and again pop an extra 5 or a 10 in there if I think we might be on the verge of like going somewhere. Same with emergency fund. It's going to get its £2 a week, but for like Millie Mondays, I've got a challenge in there now, which once completed, some money will come into here. So although it's going to get its £2 a week, I just didn't want to put it up at the front because yes, it's important, but I wanted to get to 250 by the end of the year. And if I put that up at the front and put a tenner in every week, it's going to take me, I think I've got 20 odd pound in there. So it's going to take me like 21 weeks before I can move on to anything else. So I thought I could fund it with challenges and stuff like that, and that'll be fine. Same for the mortgage fees. I'm going to need anywhere between maybe £300 to £500. So it's going to get its £2 a week to get stuffed. And then we will just fund it again with challenges and stuff like that. But eventually, and probably not that long, it will be coming and it will be getting... So once, if you're not familiar with snowballing, let me start. So this gets £10 and everything gets £2. Once this is fully funded, the £10 from this moves on to Zoo Pass. So Zoo Pass gets the £10 plus its original £2. So this will be getting £12 a week. Once this is fully funded, we move on to subscriptions. Subscriptions will be getting that £12 a week plus this original £2. So then you get to like £14 a week. And so forth. So it'll be £16 a week, £18 a week, until you get to emergency fund and you get to £20 a week. And then you start again. So that's how we're going to be doing it. I don't know if it's going to work. This is new for me. I've just been watching Lisa Grateful Me and Foxy Budgets. I never thought about snowballing sinking funds before, but I really like the idea of it. So this has got £860 in it, I think, or 870. and we want to get to 900. So we've only got 3 weeks left, and then we move on to Zoo Pass, and that will be getting the £12 a week. So, or £14 a week, sorry. So yeah, so it's not too bad actually. That's all right for 3 weeks. What I will do, although this will technically be fully funded, my insurance last year was £950. I'm saving up £900 this year. I will just every now and again add an extra £5 in from completed challenges or something like that, just to keep it going in case the insurance doesn't come down, because you never know, do you? And then if it does come down, or if it's cheaper, then I've got the money in there already started for the following year. So yeah, that's what we're going to do with that one. But yeah, so that is the snowballing one. The only other thing that I've changed is I said that we paid off Amazon, and that is due in March next year. And I was saving up for Paramount. I'm now just going to save up the amount that I need for Paramount plus Amazon, which is, yeah, £169, and pay them off together, because I don't want the 2 subscriptions at different times. I'd rather just pay them both at the same time, and then I know next year, yeah, pay them in 2025, and then I know in 2026, which seems crazy that I'm already discussing that. I know what to expect, or what to pay, sort of, or what to save, sorry. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to trying something new, and I'm liking the idea that they all get something. I like that idea. And we'll just carry on with it. I say this is an extremely long-term one. Every time I finish a book, £5. And I did say that this would go in to fund Audible. So if I could complete this by March next year, then that would give me the money for Audible, Prime and Paramount, which would be really good. So I'm reading a book at the moment, and I've got an audio book on the go as well. So we'll see. I'll aim for that, but we shall see. So yeah, so that is, I feel good to have some money in beach time, actually, at last. I just love the tracker. I just love it. It just makes me it makes me want to be on a beach. It's so bright and colourful, and just, I love it. And I'm really happy that Family Time has got like £40 in it as well. We potentially might have a day out at the end of June. It depends on if Dave gets picked to go on the Spa 24. But we shall see. I don't know. We won't know until... Well, I don't know, actually. I don't know when we know. His test day is on Thursday, so potentially he might get told on Thursday if he's needed or not. But yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for if you've made it to the end and listening to the waffle. I hope I explained the snowballing method okay. If you've got any questions, I say Lisa Grateful Me and Foxy Budgets are also doing it. But it originally comes from Dave Ramsey, and it to snowball debt, to get you out of debt. But we're just going to use it a little bit differently. So yeah, so thank you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.